Hi, how you going?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. What's your name?
My name's Coral.
Okay, Coral. Okay. And how are you going? Would you like to have a coffee or a cup of tea? Gonna just sit here and have a chat?
Yeah, love one. That'd be good.
Okay, I'll just go get you coffee or tea, Dom. Do you have a coffee or a tea?
Tea, please.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. So how's everything? I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you come into this area or come around
Yeah, it's
here.
been about, like, it's, I've been moved here like 5 weeks ago.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, I'm trying to
Well,
run away from my husband. He's been a bit of a dick.
oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a pity. Sometimes happens like that. Have you got? Is it just you, or have you got some kids?
I've got kids. Yeah, it's one of those things that, you know, they're only young. They don't want to know any better, and I want to sort of get them away from that sort of violence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Anything you do tell me is just between you and I. Okay, I don't take that anywhere else. It's just between you and I. I don't spread rumours, and I don't tell any of family or the rest of your mob. It's just between you and I. So it's just we're just having a chat. Okay. So just feel comfortable that what you tell me just stays with me. Okay.
Okay. So you're not going to tell
Okay.
my husband?
No, no, no. I won't tell your husband. No, no, no. Has he been has he been a little bit violent towards you and the kids, or?
Yeah, yeah. He gets angry when he's on the piss.
Yeah, yeah, that happens. Do you want to stay with him, or do you want to move away? What are your goals? What do you want? What do you want to do?
Oh, I just want to get me and the kids away from that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Um, have you done anything in regards to talk to the police about him? Put any DVOs on him or anything like that? Domestic
Oh,
violence orders? Or
I don't want to talk to the police. You know, what have they done for me?
yeah, I fully understand. Um, would it be would it be okay if I came with you and we maybe both talked to the police officers together? Like had a chat for police, and there's some nice police ladies that are very understanding. I think there's even a couple of Indigenous police officers that we can talk to. Would you feel comfortable in coming down and we have a chat with them?
Oh, I spoke to them before, but you know, my mob wanna, have helped me out more than the police have.
All
So
right. Okay.
I just want to deal with my mob. You know, back home, they were helpful. They helped me and my kids get out of that situation.
Right.
Um,
Understand.
yeah, but everyone, because we live in such a small community, everyone knows each other. So, that's why I moved up this way. 5 weeks ago, we moved up here, staying with my parents. But yeah, I just don't know. We're like, sardines
Yeah.
all crammed in a tin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good,
I
good
understand.
being with your own mob, but it's just one of those things that I don't think the kids are doing well. I keep getting complaints from the school that they're not doing too well at school. So I don't know what that's on about.
I understand. So, how many children do you have?
No, I've got 4 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
would would you like to be on your own in your own place, have your own accommodation with you and your children?
I love my mob,
Something.
but yeah, maybe something of my own would be awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can look into long-term accommodation for you guys. There is crisis accommodation immediately. I can access that if you'd like to actually get you away, but if you're with your family at this point in time, that's really your decision, because you've got your family around you. Probably, if you were living on your own, the ideal thing would be, especially if you don't want to interact with your husband, would be to put a domestic violence order on him. Because if you're living on your own, in your own house, you're away from, well, your immediate family and that, and he might come around and harass you and the kids. And if that's something you don't want, we'd have to put, have to have that chat with the police officers first and get that DVO in place, and then at the same time I could look into long-term accommodation for you, and you and the kids could just live in, a house. We've got houses the government has that we can access immediately, but ideally, because you've got family around you and the situation with you and the kids and the husband, my prompt would be, we do the DVO. That can happen within 24 hours. That's not a big issue. And then within less than a week, we could have you in your own, long-term crisis accommodation. Is that something that you could?
Yeah, that'd be good. But I'm at the moment, until that happens, because I don't know how long that's going to take. I've got my principal and teachers calling me up, saying that my kids aren't doing too well in school. I just don't want to deal with that, you know what I mean?
I understand. Would that be something, again, I know I'm a male. We do have other females here, and one of the females and yourself and we could go along and have a discussion with the principal or the school, at the school where the kids go to, settle them in, chase up things like their school uniform and that. You wouldn't have the uniform. The kids would just be going off to school in their standard clothes. Is that correct? You'd like a school uniform. We can organise that for them. That's something.
I just don't know whether I need to move schools or what. I'm just, I'm a bit afraid of talking by myself, but I don't know how to deal with that. It's hard.
Yeah, I understand. Well, like I said, I mean, if we can, the way that I could see that we could help you is, yes, put a DV on your husband. He won't. He'll be in a position then when he can't come and harass you and the kids. Like I said, within the week you could have your own accommodation with just yourself and the children. That'll get you out of the fact that you're probably living in a very tight confined spaces. The kids and possibly the grandparents and everyone's there.
Yeah, kids are sleeping on the couch, so.
Yeah. So they'll have their own bedroom, or they might have to share it, but at least you guys will have your own place. And we'll most definitely can go and have a chat to the school within this week too. Maybe we can organise it in 2 days' time. I just have to talk to my colleague. The first step would be we can go down after the cup of coffee that you're just finishing. If it's all right, again, I can grab another female support worker and we can all go down together and just have a chat to the police officer and get that in place so that you're not feeling threatened by your husband, and that'll remove that from you. And I'll start chasing up the crisis accommodation right after we speak, or right after we finish that. And maybe 2 weeks time we can, not 2 weeks, 2 days time, we can also tee up a visit to the school and have that discussion with regards to the kids and settling them in. And that way you're here. You've got a long-term permanent accommodation. You're here. The kids are settled into school. You've got your own house. You won't feel like you need to pack up and go again. You're protected. And you've got us too. You can come down and see us. We'll come and see you. and we can interact on a weekly basis. You can ring anytime. We've got a 24-hour number here. So would that suit you in the environment that you're, like the way that you are? Would that be something that you'd like?
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good, but I'm just, still a bit worried about what the school wants from me, I don't like dealing with government places.
Yeah. That's okay. I mean, would you feel, I mean, I can make a phone call to the headmaster and arrange the time for you to go and have the meeting with him. Would you feel more at ease just one-on-one with the headmaster that's there?
Maybe I just don't know how to deal with those sort of situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we can do a couple of practice runs here. That way you don't feel lumbered in that situation, or you don't feel pressured, or there's a lot of people around you. We can have a general conversation here, take down some notes about what you're feeling with the kids, and then you can take that to the headmaster. The headmaster, because of the environment we're in, he's really good. He's Indigenous. He's got an Indigenous background as well, and he understands the cultural needs that you would be looking for. And that way it'd just be one-on-one, so you don't feel pressured that there's so many people around, knowing your business, if you know what I mean. Is that something that would assist you? Or, like, would that work?
Yeah, it might make me feel a bit better just having that practice, and I know they're only trying to look after my kids, so they've got the best interest at heart, don't they?
Yeah, that's correct. Like I said, the kids that all go to that school, there's at least 50% Indigenous children. And as I said, the principal, even though he's a male, he comes from an Indigenous background. He's been picked deliberately for the school like that, so that he has an understanding of the cultural needs that need to be brought up through the children, or the way that he has to interact with parents. He's a beautiful, soft-hearted man, and you could even, I could ring him, and you could even have a chat to him before you go. But yeah, I think it'd be good if you go along on your own, and that way it's something that you're looking into on behalf of you and your children, and you're moving forward with your kids.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's good. Well, like I said, if it's okay, we'll go and see the police officer. I'll ask one of the ladies here to come, and we'll get that in place so you feel safer. So your husband's not kind of in a position where he can just drop in and hassle you. Gives you a nice, secure feeling. And within a week, I'll have you in a house. There's a little bit of backwards and forwards we've got to do with that. I'll have to call you in a couple of times, or come out to you. I'll take your details of where you're staying, and but I'm more than happy to take it up, and I can act on behalf of you to get that accommodation, that long-term accommodation for you and the children. And we can help you, with the kids in the school. So, we can help you, like, in general, that helps you with all of your goals and all of your preferences that you want to do. Is that okay?
Thanks very much, Barry.
That's okay. Well, thank you for your time. I'll just go and get one of the ladies.